Welcome back to another episode of Story Behind the Story. John Walker here with Abby. She joined us in previous times. Thankful to have her back. And since then, she's kind of became, so to say, an expert at board games. So we'll just hop straight into it. Something to play on words, something that used to kind of pass time when you were bored, is slowly coming back, having a resurgence. Kind of tell me a little bit about the life that is being brought back to board games.
Well, pretty much over like the past couple years, like between kind of like starting back in like 2016, even like board games have really like kind of come back, and like more and more people have been wanting to play them. There's been all these like new like fangled games and all these new concepts, and like even though they seem kind of old school, like they're getting popular again.
And I feel like I could be reaching out on a limb here. I feel like the board game that kind of started the revolution was Speak Out with the mouthpieces.
Oh, yeah.
Out of doing your research, what board game is quote in or hip now?
Well, that's the thing, is there's really just such a large variety of games now, because like there has been, I don't know, them released from all sorts. There's like thousands of like strategy games, and then there's like classic board games. There's like card games like Cards Against Humanity and Exploding Kittens, and like there's just such a wide range of games for people to check out now.
So are companies like Hasbro kind of vamping up old games, or are they putting out new content, new board games for people to enjoy as well?
I don't really know about Hasbro in particular, but like I know from the people I talk to, like there's always kind of a like hodgepodge, like people like having the relaxing, like being able to play Monopoly and like Clue and Scrabble and the classics, but also like being able to see some of like the new more creative things from like Kickstarter, like stuff like that.
And I know that we have the Board Game Cafe in Maryville. Have they had a lot more business come in lately with kind of people getting back into board games?
Well, kind of since like they opened last year, I believe. Even just the fact that they've been able to like stay in business like for like this and have this successful year, like really shows like how much people want to like go there and experience new games. And like every person I interviewed said like a board game cafe is a great way to kind of delve into the culture, because you get to like try out all these different games before like having to buy them yourself. And
have you yourself went to the Board Game Cafe?
Yeah, I have gone there a couple times. I just think it's so fun. You play a flat fee, and then you can try all these new games you've never even think of existed. So,
out of all of the games that you've played there in your life, if you had to pick your favorite board game, what would it be and why? Well, as dull and unadventurous as it sounds, I stick to classic. I love Scrabble. I just think it's, lots of people would say not super entertaining, but I just love Scrabble. Okay. Abby, thank you for joining us today. That is going to do it for this episode of Story Behind the Story. Make sure to read the rest of Abby's story down below, somewhere on the page. Otherwise, we will see you guys next time. Thank you for joining us on the YouTube exclusive on KNWT Channel 8.